Here we go, Sexsmith in that lead position, Literal in the chase. Here we go, fellas. Sexsmith using all the course, gets into the rumble strips. Not as deep as he did earlier. Nice composure there from Ryan Literal. He knows that Sexsmith's got a rocket ship. Big angle there from Sexsmith. But Ryan Literal keeps it tight. Nice job by Ryan Literal. Transitions out of the keyhole and into that final front flip. Sexsmith using all the course, getting into the dirt. Ryan, a good heads-up battle for Sexsmith and Literal.
Yeah, Sexsmith looking a little bit more composed this time around. You can see gets a nice solid initiation here. Gets back on the throttle just a bit past that first inside clip. And you can see Literal playing catch-up, drops that front right wheel. And then here Sexsmith not able to reach out to that second outer zone. Low angle there by Ryan Literal, but he keeps the proximity pretty close. Goes a little bit off course here. Sexsmith trying to tune in this line through this last inside clip. Also goes a little bit deep there. So obviously some places where Ryan Literal can do better than Riley Sexsmith in the lead. And we saw Literal close the door, then back off a little bit low angle. So both drivers having some mistakes where spotters can say, hey, look, if you do this better in this particular place, you might be able to force it one more time. It may even give you the win. As the judges looking at both leads, both chases, and who did better overall.
All right, so let's alternate the order. Literal will now lead, Sexsmith giving the chase. We got a clean start, no cones were hit in the making of this battle. Woo, Literal, Sexsmith right there. Oh, Doctor, we got contact, but Literal stays in it. Literal stays in it with Sexsmith nudging him around. As Sexsmith attacks once again, and Sexsmith goes at it again, but Ryan Literal takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Oh, Doctor, look at this. We got a battle on our hands. Whoa! Sexsmith goes into the wall. The crowd is going wild here in Atlanta. Ryan, 2 contacts with vehicles and then 1 contact with the wall.
Wow, that was unbelievable. Let's take a look at this here. Ryan Literal out front. Sexsmith very aggressive on the chase. Right there touching the back bumper, but Literal stays in it. Sexsmith now closing the door. Literal's bumper dragging on the ground. Literal's trying to shoot out towards this second outer zone, but Sexsmith on the inside hits him again. And then through that last, that second inside clip coming down the hill here, I think Literal is starting on fire here, but Sexsmith gets lost in the smoke, goes off course before the finish line and hits the wall.
Unbelievable. Make some noise, Atlanta and around the world. Ryan Literal shredding it, bro. Us versus them. Koru works. Voodoo Ride, unbelievable job there by Ryan Literal, and a great aggressive job by Sexsmith. But I gotta tell you, Literal's staying in it here, and it looks like his car was in the right place. He was wrapping it around. It's not like he was bulking up where Sexsmith was in the way.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's rubbing there, if it's the wheel that's coming, or the tire that's coming off and the rim that's on the ground causing that spark. But you can see Sexsmith, when he transitioned, he was on the wrong line. He got lost in the smoke. And then watch, right here, he's going to go off course before the finish line. So that's going to be an incomplete for Sexsmith no matter what.
Yeah, taking a look at this Enviado. And hey, man, you know what? Hats off to Riley Sexsmith, right? Make some noise for both these guys. Ryan Literal, Riley Sexsmith. This was our final battle of the Great 8. We will get Sexsmith off course here. All right, so the results are in, and Ryan Literal gets the victory. Ryan Literal gets the victory. We will be cleaning up the vehicles. Riley Sexsmith, of course, so the final 4 is set. Reeder from the Pacific Northwest against Ula Yeager, and then Dylan Hughes from the Pacific Northwest as well, going against Ryan Literal from the 909. When we come back, the final 4 here at the Link Engine Management Pro 2 Championship. This